Imagine a $100,000 budget for a single module for a big client. How would you ensure every pixel was perfect? How would you deliver a level 4 platinum e-learning experience that keeps them coming back? More importantly, what would that mean for the learner? How engaging and impactful would their experience be? And for the business, what would the ROI look like from such an amazing learning investment? Ponder these questions as we continue our educational journey together in this amazing Echo series. And if you haven't seen last week's intro, Crafting an e-learning for a major brand, make sure to watch it. Click the card above to get caught up on what this series is all about. Now, last time we ran through the full schedule at a high level. Today we're kicking off weeks 1 and 2 by getting organized. We've got our script in hand from the SME and ID team, and I know as a designer you just want to skip the paperwork and start building. Trust me, I get it. But that temptation can be counterproductive if you don't clearly understand what's already been identified. So, we're taking a moment to clearly lay out the learner persona and pinpoint those real performance gaps. I'm just quickly looking through it, identifying the valuable scenarios as they perform their functions in this script. What do actual tickets and phone calls from real customers look like? And what are the measurable performance needs? In essence, what kind of performance will be accepted as evidence that the learner has mastered the objective? All this script information is already organized into a summary template, providing an instant overview before we design any screens. Obviously, what I'm showing you here is the empty version, but I'll show you my completed summary in a second. So, feel free to access this template for download. The link is in the description. Okay, let's quickly dive in, and I'll show you what I did with the script. We start with our course basics. First, we've nailed down the essentials. Amazon Echo Customer Service Excellence for Echo Support Reps, running 30 minutes on desktop with SME sign-off already in place. Next, the big targets are set. We want to slash call time from 7 minutes to 5 minutes and boost CSAT from 82% to 90%. CSAT stands for Customer Satisfaction Score. Then we've got our learner profile. We have these mid-level CSRs on Chrome and Edge browsers who handle lots of calls, so the content will be bite-sized, gamified, full of interactive scenarios, etc. After that, the key skills are mapped out, so we want to make sure we are identifying the correct echo models, diagnosing Wi-Fi drops effectively, and unlinking or relinking music services. And for testing, we're going to use a mix of activities like them branching scenarios, drag and drops, and more. And we know we got to have an LMS that tracks an 80% pass final quiz. And then comes the tech rundown. We got a support for Chrome and Edge at least 1 megabit per second bandwidth, Section 508 captions, browser compatibility, maybe Safari. Again, we are solely developing for desktop users and not mobile. Up next, roles are assigned. We got to make sure this ship runs smoothly, correct? So we have the ID team for the script, Product Dev SME for infographics, and Support Ops SME for the logic flowcharts and such like. And then finally, we got to assess the potential risks and their solutions. So late SME edits, we need some few buffer days for them. Browser bugs and time we need for that, and then consider time for accessibility snags. And that's our deep dive. Taking all the analysis that's been done and laying it out clearly in a template we can understand. So, what do you think? We are in a good place, I think. With all of this crystal clear information in hand, I say we jump into week 3 and confidently begin storyboarding and sketching out every screen and interaction with purpose. Also, head over to craftuxd.com and subscribe to our newsletter right on the homepage. And show us some love by subscribing to our YouTube channel too. Until later, I'm out, y'all.